This single piece of business advice is going to save you stress, headaches, and time. How do you set boundaries with your clients? The ones that will call you on the weekend, the ones that call you at all hours, they'll blow up your social media at random times, and they basically won't leave you alone. Well, it's a pretty hard thing for a lot of new business people to wrap their minds around, because usually they go down two distinct roads. So if you're wondering how to deal with this particular problem, you're in this situation, this video is for you. My name is Volko. I have multiple businesses which I sold in Australia, and I have now multiple online businesses which I operate through Russia, Australia, and also the UAE. Now, let's get into it. The clients that they don't have a concept of personal time, right? These ones can be tricky because in some cases these clients pay well and they give you a lot of trust, and it depends on what stage in your business you are at, and this becomes more of a they need me more than I need them, or I need them more than they need me type of situation. So look, my advice for anyone that is going through this is you got to set boundaries early on. Don't be rude about it. Just be like, you know, if they're blowing up your socials and they're like sending you stuff all the time, be like, look, dude, I got family that I gotta be with. I got kids that I need to attend to, plus other clients. If you want, let's schedule a call every Friday, and then we can kind of get it all out at the same time, right? So nice and easy. It doesn't cause that like, oh, you know, like fucking leave me alone. But it'll basically allow you to set up some serious boundaries without sounding like an asshole. And you don't want to sound like an asshole, because if you're an asshole to every single client, look, you're probably not going to be that far. Like, I know there's a lot of sale calls out there, and the guy's like, oh, you know, blah, blah, fucking, yeah, if you don't like it, then put the phone down. Like, look, great for content, great for actual, like, you know, just to get engagement and stuff, but in reality, like, you're gonna speak respectfully to your clients, and in many cases, if they don't understand a boundary, it's really on you to explain to them why that boundary has to exist. Some of them simply don't know, and a lot of them might have all their other services where these other service people don't have boundaries. So they're like, well, everyone else on my roster does it, like, why aren't you doing it? So make sure you're telling them why. Give them the good example, explain to them how it's important for you to spend time with your family and or whatever other activities you have, and make a habit to not respond to every single post. Make a habit to be like, hey, let's book this in for a call on Friday and we can bring everything else up at the same time, so we're not missing anything out. Otherwise, look, yeah, look, this is one that you can really play with too. I haven't really used this one too much. I haven't actually used it for a couple of years now, but it's, look, if you want more of my time, I am going to have to bill you for more advice hours. So just keep that in mind. How you want to structure your retainer is really on you. So if you want to allocate some of those funds to me answering these questions, this is my time and it's valuable, and you can kind of lead one of those. But look, like I said, it really is a depending situation on situation and a relationship on relationship type of thing. And just key points: don't be an asshole, give a good reason as to why you have boundaries, and make sure you got a client roster where you're not dependent on these type of clients too, because if you have 5 or 6 of them, it's gonna kill you. It's gonna kill you, because when you don't have to depend on this type of client, you're able to be a little bit more of a, you know what, this is the time, call me then, and they kind of get it too. So depends on what level you're at, or depends on how you want to structure your life. This is my advice to you guys. I hope you're enjoying these tips from the everyday business. And look, I personally have had some of these clients, and in some ways still kind of do have a few of them, but look, it is what it is. It's not the worst thing. Sometimes you'll have a laugh too, so don't take it too seriously or try to be like, you know, too much of an asshole. Anyway guys, hope you enjoyed it. If you did, you know what to do. There's a notification button and a subscribe button. Hope you hit it. All right, we're out.